October 9th, 1943. A wet estate field near Vard, Denmark. Morning fog hangs low over the grass. Mud clings to every boot. German ground crews stand in complete silence, staring at something that should not exist. In front of them sits an almost untouched Boeing B-17 Flying Fortress. 4 engines, olive paint, American markings, bullet scars across the aluminum skin, and not a single American left inside. For nearly a year, German fighter pilots had attacked these machines over France, over Belgium, over the Reich itself. They had burned them, shot them apart, watched them fall from 25,000 feet, in pieces. But this was different. Because for the first time, Germany was not looking at wreckage. Germany was looking at answers. And what they were about to discover inside this aircraft would quietly terrify senior officers inside the Luftwaffe. Because the most frightening thing about the American bomber was not its bombs, not its armor, not its 13 machine guns. It was something far worse, something hidden inside its design, something that told experienced German engineers that this war in the air might already be lost. And the first man ordered to discover that truth was a quiet Luftwaffe engineer named Hans Werner Lerche, 29 years old, methodical, calm, university trained, not an ace, not a propaganda hero, not a man interested in medals. He was something much more dangerous, a man who wrote exactly what he saw. And in October of 1943, truth was exactly what the Reich could least afford. His order was simple: get in, start the engines, take off, fly the captured American bomber back to Germany. Do not crash it. No manual, no checklist, no translator, no instructor, no second chance. Just 4 American engines and one question: what exactly are we fighting? Lerche climbs the ladder, drops into the left seat, and immediately stops. Because nothing looks familiar. The gauges are in English. The switches are different. The throttle layout feels wrong. Even the emergency systems follow a logic he has never seen before. And then, he notices something unexpected. The engine instruments are color-coded: green, yellow, red, simple, obvious, impossible to misunderstand. Years later, Lerche would quietly write that he silently thanked the Americans for that, because at that moment, they may have just saved his life. He starts the first engine, then the second, then the third, then the fourth. And suddenly, the Danish field begins to shake. Nearly 5,000 horsepower comes alive. The bomber begins to roll, faster, faster. And then, the impossible happens. An 80,000-pound American bomber lifts cleanly off a wet hayfield, far shorter than Lerche believed possible. And in that exact moment, his first fear begins. Because this aircraft is already outperforming his expectations. But that was only the beginning. Once airborne, Lerche begins testing: trim response, throttle synchronization, fuel transfer, hydraulic pressure, electrical redundancy, emergency systems. And within minutes, he notices something deeply uncomfortable. The aircraft feels easy, not crude, not oversized, not clumsy, easy, stable, predictable, forgiving. And for a German engineer trained to hunt for weaknesses, that was terrifying, because easy meant scalable, easy meant trainable, easy meant thousands of average crews could operate this machine effectively. And average crews, winning wars, was a very American idea. But Lerche keeps climbing: 10,000 feet, 15, 20, and the engines keep pulling, clean, smooth, relentless. At altitudes where German bombers were already fighting for power, the B-17 simply keeps climbing. And suddenly, Lerche understands something. This is not just an aircraft. This is industrial mathematics. Everything fits. Everything is duplicated. Everything is backed up. Hydraulic systems, electrical systems, fuel systems, control systems. He looks deeper, and what he sees inside the wings stops him. Self-sealing fuel tanks, rubber-lined, designed to close their own bullet holes while still in flight. He sees armor plate behind the pilots, heavy, precise, placed exactly where German cannon shells usually arrived. He sees duplicated control cables, routed on opposite sides of the fuselage, so a single burst could never cut both. Nothing elegant, nothing flashy, nothing wasted, just engineering designed for one brutal purpose: bring the crew home. And suddenly, the Flying Fortress makes terrifying sense, because Germany had spent years building aircraft for performance. America had built one for attrition, and attrition was exactly the war Germany could never win. But Lerche wants proof, so during later evaluation flights, he does something almost unthinkable. He shuts down one engine. The bomber keeps flying, so he shuts down another. Still flying. Now half the aircraft's power is gone. And yet, the B-17 remains stable, climbing, turning, obeying. He lands safely, and when he steps out of that cockpit, he already knows what his report will say. But writing it may be more dangerous than flying it, because the truth is brutal. The Americans were not building better aircraft because their engineers were smarter. They were building better systems. Systems that produced bombers faster than Germany could destroy them. By 1944, American factories were producing more than 500 Boeing B-17 Flying Fortresses every single month. 500 every month. While German pilots fought harder, flew longer, died younger, and still watched the formations grow. Lerche finishes his report, and buried inside technical language was a sentence no officer in the high command wanted to hear. The aircraft is magnificent, not propaganda, not politics, not hope, just engineering, just mathematics, just truth. Some officers read it, some ignored it, some quietly pushed it into archives, where uncomfortable conclusions usually disappear. But Lerche never changed a single line, because he knew what he had flown. He knew what it meant, and he knew that no amount of fighter sorties, no amount of flak batteries, no amount of slogans painted across hangar doors could close the gap between what Germany was producing and what America was multiplying. And in wartime, truth can become the most terrifying weapon of all, because sometimes, the moment a professional tells the truth, the war is already over. And on that cold October morning over Denmark, inside a captured American flying fortress, one German engineer quietly realized exactly that.